It's the end of an era. Oh, sorry, hang on. An end of an era, all right. I look at this room behind me, at the spaces that used to fill the shelves, and I see the space that I created to set the aesthetic, to set the tone, to just be a space to be myself, a space where I could create, a place where I created some of my favorite things that I've gotten to do thus far in my creative career. In this exact space, on January 13th, I began streaming from my own personal Twitch account. With the Christmas lights still up from the holiday season, I began playing the game Coral Island. I initially started out as someone who wanted to be a cozy streamer, and to some extent I think I still am. It's just that I have also played games that one might not consider to be too cozy. Not long after, I had my birthday stream on February 21st. That stream was enough to bring me over the threshold to become an affiliate streamer for Twitch, which in and of itself was an incredible moment and opportunity. But it was made even better when my new friend through Twitch, Blizz, raided in, bringing a whole crew of people to witness that exact moment and to help celebrate my birthday. And it was this exact same space that I was in when I first started recording the podcast Timeline Scavengers years ago. However, it was made even better when earlier this year I got to podcast with the one and only Trevor Collins, a lifelong person whose work I've admired and someone who I would now consider to be a friend. He is unbelievably funny, and he can also flip that switch instantly and get into super serious, super detailed conversation and have you hanging on every word. And on top of that, he's just one of the nicest guys you could ever meet.
When this episode came out and it was DB Cooper, the day the episode came out, Colin was like, we're going to get Trevor to be on this show to do DB Cooper. This is a non-negotiable.
I signed up and I'm ready, Captain.
Well, I'm glad to have you here. And listen, I'm fine with you putting me on blast. I'm glad that I put it into the universe. I was like, this has to happen. I was
You
like,
manifested it.
I gotta have this. This is the person to talk to about it.
Yep.
If anyone.
Well, I'm really happy to be here. Like, Colin, you've been a very active member of our task force community with Red Web, but also Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter, everything else we do, games, comedy, videos. And you've been just like a really positive force in our community. So I'm really grateful to be here.
What a great guy. I should call him sometime. And then I had a subathon that went for 81 hours. I played so many games with so many different friends. I slept, I ate, I reacted. A game of Bripperty.
You use these to hear.
What are your ears?
Uno. That's swap.
fucking worked on that fucking deck. It was the biggest fucking deck. I fucking worked on it just to fucking lose it.
Whoa.
Wait, but you don't want it. You don't want that many cards. Fortnite. Downed. Knocked out someone. Oh.
Left?
Hell yeah. Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Ultimate turtle.
Floating in space. And of course, I cried when I thanked my community for helping me reach all of my goals and then some. To me, I've always dreamed of doing stuff like this, of being someone in a creative field, creating, doing things, and I have always been curious about whether I had it in me or not to do it. But like this weekend, to me, proves that I certainly believe that I can do it because I've kept doing it, and the fact that people keep showing up and supporting and like wanting to show me that I've got it. Yeah. You thought Colin wasn't born for this? L plus ratio plus cringe. I'm glad I can bring my son up in a world with people. Ooh, that one got me, Mac. And then after that, I had the greatest opportunity of my entire life. I went to RTX, and not only did I get to go into the office and meet a bunch of people who were just as excited to meet me as I was to meet them, but I also got to perform on stage with Inside Gaming.
One more sticker somewhere.
Really the one
We adore you.
Inside Gaming Squares was...
You enjoyed Inside Gaming
thank
Squares?
you, Colin. Appreciate you.
I hear that the winner of Inside Gaming Squares was very handsome and very cool. And a very.
Are you talking about the community? The community was fantastic. Absolutely. They
Yeah,
all
yeah,
won.
yeah.
Every one of them won, and they were handsome and cool.
And then, in August, everything changed. I was in Maryland visiting family at the time when I got notified of a job opening that I was recommended for. It also came highly recommended to me, so of course I checked it out. And wouldn't you know it, I got the job. The only problem is that the job isn't here. It's about a 24-hour drive away from where I am right now. And that's what leads us here, to the end of an era. In just a couple of days, everything that I own is going to be out of this apartment and either in my car or in a pod ready to go up to upstate New York, where I'm taking my new job. And I'm excited. It's an incredible opportunity. I really like the people. I really like the job. I like this opportunity a lot. I have loved my time here in New Orleans. It's meant a lot to me. I got to go to a college that I felt appreciated me. I got a decent education. I got to eat a lot of really great food. And like I said, most of my best content was here. Oh, Luigi, you queer little power bottom, you. Look at you. Just, you brat. You're loving this.
Oh no. He pulled you.
Yep.
Epic.
Oh my God.
Epic.
Fuck yes, that's what I'm talking about. Get shit on. Get shit on. Clip it.
Somebody clip that,
Somebody
please.
clip that. It's also the first time that I've really had freedom to be just me, all by myself, out there in the world doing my thing. The good news is that part still gets to continue. So, while it might not be where I was expecting to go next, it is an exciting place to go. So I hope that you will join me as I make this transition and make this journey. Because this stuff here that we're doing right now, that we've done here in this physical space, we're going to keep doing it, just somewhere else. Now, I don't know what the future has in store for me, nor do I have any idea what's going to happen to this apartment after I leave it. So I hope that a little bit of the magic that I have, a little bit of the magic that I found here, will remain. A piece of something for whoever comes next. And the rest of it, I'm going to take it with me. And we're going to grow it. We're going to expand it. And I hope that you'll come along for that as well. It's the end of an era. And while it might be difficult to leave it behind, we're just getting started. I'll see you soon.